Even when I was in a rock band, I always was trying, to find new sounds and new way of playing. Always had this sort of research approach, and I guess after like Berlin, had definitely a lot of influence on me. When I came to Berlin, electronic music was everywhere, and I met a lot of different people, and there was in between all this dance or more dance oriented music. My first album is basically really filigrane, very sort of melodic, down tempo, sort of ambient album almost, and it just evolved very organically towards more club-oriented music. It's just a fact that I'm a sort of control freak, and I need to define every aspect of the music, and I have difficulties to let go things when I don't feel that they are ready. Some other producers have a very different aspect, and they rely more on their instinct. I am in a totally different process. I do things, I think about it, I need to listen to it in the next morning, and the next morning, and the next morning after. It just morphs into like something, over the course of a couple of months. I'm more interested in what happens between the beats. I guess I always considered the melody the easiest way to actually achieve an emotional response. I think that's the power of music. In a very direct way, and of course you need to speak both to the body and the brain, but the music sometimes transcend that, like go actually somewhere in between. Is much deeper than that. Ben is a good friend, and we collaborated sometimes together. I did some beats for his last album. We always are in contact, and he did one remix for me on the Pruitt Igo EP, and it was a way to sort of giving back. He did a great remix for this EP, and so he asked me for Aurora when he was doing his remix EP for Mute. Asked me to be part of it. So he gave me the choice of different tracks and the stems, and I tried a lot of different things, and I chose No Sorrowing. I guess all the artists who participated in the EP also had to confront themselves with this really intricate composition of Ben, which are very unique. He has such a unique way of producing. Everyone with his own style made it really cool. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great EP. It's definitely a challenge to confront yourself to such a massive album like Aurora. But I liked it. It would produce a sort of like nice listening experience, but based on the fact that it would be a double LP, and a double LP vinyl means there's 4 sides. So I just took this format as a sort of base for the concept of doing 4 arches, 4 big composition, of each side would represent one unit, one arc. At the end, they're all each side is like sort of 3 tracks, but I thought them as one big composition, where the same element can become sometimes industrial dance floor track, but also morph into something else completely.